YouTube. As y'all can see, hey, I got a lot of this stuff off the top before I got this cut out. But I finally got the outer shell cut off, so we're gonna try to attempt to get some of this wood off. Mike D, Hold'em Hook TV. Hey, this is what I had to do to fix my transom. Just fix the transom or get rid of the boat, and I bought the boat used. I put a lot of money into the boat already, so hey, with this quarantine and stuff going on, I got a little time on my hands, so I said, you know what? Hey, we're gonna change this transom. So Mike D, Hold'em Hook TV. This is the way I'm gonna do my transom. I know they got all kind of videos about how people do theirs, but hey, this is the way how I decided to do mine. So stay tuned, YouTube. I gotta pull this stuff slowly but surely. I don't want to crack up nothing that ain't already cracked up. I'm gonna take my time, kind of peel it away. I was thinking about doing this with a chainsaw, trying to, chainsaw the wood up out of here, and I did a little bit of it, as y'all can see. But the more I got into doing it, I was like, this ain't gonna cut it. Then I did I kind of nicked the side of the fiberglass a little bit, and that was it from after that. I was like, well, if I'm gonna do that, I might well just take it off. I just thought that this would be the more effective way, and I just think, I think this is the right way instead of the easy way to easy fix. I could have pulled some of that. They got all kind of stuff I researched on. All kind of hardening stuff, and seed foam cast, whatever it was, stuff that you can put down up in there and make it. But I just don't like quick fixes like that, man. You going through it, and the amount of money that they was asking for that stuff, it's about the same amount of money for the material to do it the right way. So hey, that's like almost a no-brainer, huh? Yeah. I'll tell y'all what I used the tool that I used to cut that outer part off with in a minute. I'll show it to y'all. It's sitting right over there. That's an oscillating tool. I think that's how you pronounce it. Picked it up from Walmart. It's $20. It did what I needed it to do, and I'm pretty sure it'll do much more for me too. So couldn't beat that for $20, man. So let me show you guys something. See down here, when you're trying to break this off, you got to be real careful about bending too much down here, because you can crack this, and you don't want to crack that. This is what I'm gonna use to flip the fiberglass back around when I'm sanding all this down back to bare fiberglass, and this is what I'm gonna bind to after I fix this. So I have to keep this undamaged, if you guys know what I mean. Yep. Guys, this is that big corner piece I've been fighting with over here trying to get out. I finally got it out of there. Still kind of dirty down there, but finally got to the bottom. Got a little tear right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but when I repair this, I'll just make sure I reinforce right there really good, and we should be just fine. A little stress crack, I kind of pulled a little bit too much right there, but not a big deal. But yeah, got to the bottom, y'all. This is the bottom. Now we gotta work on this side over here. Stay with me, YouTube. So I got the majority of the wood out. Gotta do a little bit more cleaning up. And YouTube, your boy Mike D, Hold'em Hook TV. Me and the oscillating cutter, hyper tough. This thing saved my day today. This is an oscillating cutter. I think that's the way you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think that's the correct pronunciation of the word. This thing saved my life today. I actually purchased this today from Walmart. It was only like $24, I want to say. I had to buy a blade. Oh, I'm gonna drop it. I had to buy a blade. I had to buy this blade for today, because it didn't come with the kit that came with the tool. It came with a little cutter, but it wasn't the kind of cut I needed to cut this fiberglass out the back of this transom. So I got that. I think it was like $5 for that. So I paid about $30 altogether for that tool and the accessory I needed to get started on this job, man. And, one more time, oscillating cutter tool. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hyper tough, man. This, I mean, it's not the most expensive. Maybe one of the cheapest ones they have out, but it did the job for me what it had to do. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this again. You can sand with it. You can shave like I did with this today. I mean, this thing, it did an amazing job for me today. But as you guys can see, I got most of the wood out of the transom. I got a couple of nicks and crannies up in here, but I'll fill that up with epoxy, and I think that'll be just fine. Oh, this is still pretty much intact. This was the problem back here. It was the transom was the problem. Oh, this is pretty, pretty sturdy. So, part one. Let me show y'all all this junk, all this old wood. Let me take a picture of this stuff, man. Look at all this crap. It was coming out all like this. It's all wet and soggy. I thought it would have smelled, but it didn't have a bad smell to it. I was hoping it didn't, but it didn't. It was just all swollen up, and this, the parts that wasn't wet, it was really brittle. And I think the only thing that really made it real tough was the resin that they used to hold the wood together. That's really what you're fighting with, trying to get this wood out of this transom. So, this is part one about transom restoration on my 1986 Bomber Bass boat. I didn't know I had to do this when I bought this boat. Found out a little bit after I bought it. I was already into it, a couple of $100. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just take the time and do it right. I looked online, I saw a lot of stuff about the Seacast foam stuff. It was all kind of different brands, but it was kind of the same thing. It's like a hardened agent that just you pour in there, it just hardens up like a brick or whatever. I could have did that, but I think I would have had a hard time getting the wood out without cutting this outer edge off. So I just did it the way that I thought was the best way, in the right way, in the more durable way, the longevity way. So that's what I chose to do. So this is part one. Y'all stay tuned. I think next time I might clean it up a little bit and we'll start getting the wood, cutting the wood, and we're gonna start getting the wood in there. I gotta have to fiberglass it all up, take y'all whooping for that too. So hey man, can't do nothing at the house on the couch. I'm at the house, but I'm not on the couch. I'm at the house, but I'm outside on the bucket. Hey, that's my couch today. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Your boy Mike D, Hold'em Look TV. Till next time, stay safe, stay sanitized. Bless y'all. Till next time, YouTube. Do something with your life. God bless.